Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me for my very first Will It Work Wednesday. So tonight, I thought that I would try out using one of my favorite Couture transfers. And it is a retired one, so it is no longer available. So sorry if you see it and fall in love with it, just like I did.
Thank you for joining
Let me get my sound off. Here we go. So we are going to try out a Bleach shirt today. I've never done one before. I've done some research, watched some other people do one. Hey Lori. So I thought that I would give it a try tonight. So there are a couple suggestions. The higher the cotton count will get you the best bleach effects. So you want to make sure that you are finding a shirt that has a really high cotton count. And I believe mine is 100% cotton. I just ran to Walmart and found one of their cute little plaid shirts. And I will be doing Mountains Are Calling, and I Must Go transfer on the back. So I've already laid my transfer down, and I used painter's tape to go around the edges just to make sure that it doesn't splatter around the outside of my shirt. If you guys love what you see tonight, make sure that you spread the love. I would really appreciate it. And if you're getting that red button above that says live, that means you are watching me live. If you end up coming in for a replay, please put in hashtag replay so that way I know you watched it afterwards. Hey Denise, hey Trisha, good to see you ladies. I'm super excited for this project. I'm a little scared. I've never put bleach on clothes on purpose, so we'll see how this goes. Like I said, it might be a total failure, but it might work, and if it works, that would be amazing. And one of the things that I want to do too after the live, I didn't really want to do it right now because I think it would be kind of a mess, but I want to bleach dip the base of the shirt so it kind of starts soaking up to the top. I think that would be super cute too. But for now, we'll just go ahead and do the design. So like I said, I already placed my transfer there, and then I got just some random cardboard, the priority mailboxes, and I laid it over just to make sure that it would lay correctly and everything would be covered, and none of where the stencil comes through. Hey Tara, good to see you. I just wanted to make sure that all of that area is going to have something underneath so that the bleach doesn't bleed through the bottom. Oh, look at that, we're up to 8 people. If I can get 25 viewers tonight, I will draw some names and we'll do a giveaway. That would be amazing. So I forgot my tickets. Like I should have gotten those. So I just want to make sure that my cardboard is there. And for those of you who missed it, you want a really high cotton count. A shirt that has a really high cotton count. So now I have that cardboard in there, and I have a big bucket or a tote that I'm going to lay this down into. And you also want to work in a room that is well ventilated. And as I'm putting this in, I'm going to kind of tuck in the other areas of the shirt that are exposed, just so that I'm not getting that bleach splatter on there. So it kind of depends on what pattern that you're going for. If you want to get that bleach pattern, you can always expose those other areas. But since I'm doing the inside of one of the transfers, I want to make sure that I'm not getting any bleach anywhere else. And if it does, oh well, it'll kind of just add to the whole look. So I've got that laid down. And the nice part about that transfer is it is stuck to there. Hey, good to see you. Is it Ileana? I'm totally blind, even with my glasses. Good to see you, Ileana. I appreciate you guys hopping in. We're trying something completely new today, something I've never done before, so it will be interesting. So you want to make sure that you have a liquid bleach and not the bleach crystals. And I even went for, you know, you can get that bleach that's like the non-spill, or it's got that like thicker consistency. I went with just pure liquid bleach. And I put a vinyl tablecloth on my table. I didn't want to risk messing it up at all. And you will also need a bottle that has a fine mist spray bottle. And this one has different settings to it. It is recommended whenever you do a bleach shirt that you mix your bleach in your water right before you do your project, because the longer that it sits in here, the longer those chemicals sit on the plastic of the spray bottle, and then it can kind of clog things up and it can cause issues. So you want to make sure that you mix your bleach in your water right before you do your project. It is a 1-to-1 ratio on bleach and water. Is everything that I researched that recommended to do it that way. I'm sure that if you did pure bleach, you'd get a faster chemical reaction on whatever material you are using. And it's also, keep in mind that different dyes on materials that you're using will have different effects. So it may not, you may, buy the same shirt but they're dyed different colors. You might get a different result with each one, because it really depends on the color dyes that were used and that chemical response that you get, because that's what bleach is it's causing a chemical response. If you leave it on there too long or you put too much bleach, it will eventually eat through the material. So you want to only do about 2 coats. It's been recommended that you do no more than 3. Hey Crystal, thanks for hopping on. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I do have gloves. I have some paper towels here, and I'll show you what we're going to do with the paper towels. I'm just going to take some off real quick. I don't like the feel of bleach on my skin, so I am going to use the gloves. And also, if you're doing this like during the summer or it's super sunny outside, the heat and the UV rays from the sun will actually cause the chemical reaction, the chemical process to speed up. So you don't have to wait. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to start seeing color on the shirt. It could be 5, 10, 20 minutes, who knows. So we'll just kind of test it out and see how it goes. I'm hoping, because it is 100% cotton, that we'll see a faster result. So I'm just going to spray. I'm going to test spray real quick. I have another tub full of water over here that I will end up rinsing. I already tested it out. It's got that fine mist. So I'm just going to do a quick coat of the whole thing. And then what's suggested is, once you get that whole thing coated, you take some paper towel and you blot it over, just to pick up those deposits that you have on your transfer or your stencil, whatever it is that you're doing. And then that way, when you go to apply the second coat, it's a faster result with an unwashed shirt. Yes, I was just gonna say that too. This is an unwashed shirt. I literally just bought this on my way home today. So I just want to blot all that up so that it doesn't start seeking down into my transfer and causing bleeds. And like I said, I put that cardboard there underneath so that it also doesn't bleed through to the other side of my shirt. So I might do a 3rd coat on here just because I'm not seeing any color changes. And we'll just see how this goes. It's going to be so cute. We did bleach flannels this summer. Oh, awesome. I had never thought to try it with my transfers. I've been seeing the bleach shirts all over the crafting pages, so I thought we might as well give it a try and see the result. And I might also get a different result too, because this is an actual screen versus if you're doing it with something that you cut with your silhouette or your transfer. So I'm going to do it one more time. I just want to make sure that that bleach is getting down in there. And I'm putting on more than I normally would if I were to do it with another stencil, just because I want to make sure that I'm seeing it go down into into the shirt. So I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna rub it in there, and we'll see if that doesn't start getting it to, yeah. It could just be the stain on my transfer, but it looks like we might be getting some color changes. I should have pulled out another project while this sits a little bit, because I am not seeing much. Here we go. Like I said earlier and in my post, you never know. Our projects might work and they might not. And if you guys ever have any ideas, if you want to see me try something out before you try it out with your own transfer, let me know and I will totally add it into my rotation. We'll see. Kind of want to peel this a corner of it. We left ours sit for about 20 minutes. That's a good idea. So that's probably what I will do, is I'll set it off to the side, and I'm trying to think if I have a quick project that I can pull out. And it is, you never know, especially with the different dyes that you have no idea how long it'll take. I should have planned ahead a little bit. But you can, oh, I've got my Couture transfer, my monthly transfer. We'll open that and I'll show you what that looks like while we're kind of waiting for that to simmer. And I will also talk about the Aftercare. So when you're done and you kind of start seeing changes, what I'm going to do is I have a big bucket of water, and it's cold water. You want to make sure that anytime that you're using bleach that you're using cold water. If you put it in hot water, bleach and hot water don't mix very well, and it causes more fumes, and you definitely don't want to cause safety issues when you're working with it. So after you are completely done, what you want to do is you want to submerge the entire thing into some sort of container, bathtub, sink, whatever. You want to submerge it in cold water once you get that desired color. And as you're doing that, you want to make sure that you leave that transfer on the shirt. You don't want to take it off until after you've put it in that water. And what that does is it stops that chemical reaction. And then after you pull it out and you rinse it in that cold water, you want to throw it in the washing machine by itself and run it on a cold water cycle with 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide. Because even after you rinse the shirt, there's still bleach in the shirt, and you want to make sure that you are not washing it with any other clothing, because it could discolor and cause problems with your other clothing. And then the hydrogen peroxide will actually help to further stop that chemical process as you are washing it. And I'm going to go back in the description portion of this live, and I'm going to add a lot of that information that I'm sharing with you today. And then that way you guys have it if you end up wanting to try this on your own. So while we are sitting here, I want to double check. I'm not seeing any color changes. Actually a little bit. I just want to peel it up. I'm going to peel up a corner. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I just want to see if it's changing any color under there. If I go through the back side. Ooh, it is. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Okay, this is going to be like my new favorite shirt. Hey, Nicole. I might just spend like the rest of my life doing these. These are fun. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm still gonna lift up a corner. I just want to see it from the front, and then maybe I can save my transfer for another live, my other one. I just want to see the color difference, because I definitely don't want the bleach to eat right through my new shirt. Oh, that is so cool. You guys, this is so exciting. I love when things work out. And most of the time I do this off camera, so it's really nerve-wracking to do this in front of y'all. So, I think I'm going to call that good, and we're just going to rinse it. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to move this off to the side real quick. And again, those of you who joined, if you think that you have a friend that would love to try this out, or you really enjoyed watching my video, I would love it if you guys could spread the love by hitting this button and this button on my page. Hey Nicole, good to see you. It's always super helpful for my business when I get new viewers, and plus my mentor, so a gal above me, she's running a contest right now on who can get, like, builds their page the most. So I'm excited. Are you gonna wear it to work? I don't know. I might. That would be awesome. Tara, I teach kindergarten with Tara. We work at the same school. That would be awesome. I might. Who knows? We'll see. I didn't even try it on. Is that bad? I probably should have tried it on to see if it actually fit me. So I'm going to pull this cardboard out, and then I'm going to stop the chemical reaction with the bleaching process by submerging it in my new bucket of water. That little puppy is wincing and whining out there. Oh, this is so neat. My arrows, I don't think my arrows came through, but that's okay. As I'm looking through, I can kind of see the different colors. It looks like there were a couple spots where the transfer, like the arrows, didn't bleach very well in the bottom of the word calling. I'm actually, give me a second. I'm going to stick that back in there real quick, and I'm going to just spray that with bleach again, because I want those arrows on there. It's one of the reasons I love the design. So let me just do a quick spritzer here now that I took my gloves off, right? Let me stick my finger back in that glove. And I'm just going to press that bleach down into that word, just so I know that it's 100% going into that fabric. Okay, now let's hope I didn't ruin the whole design. I don't know. Do you think that, Tara, do you think that our boss would let that shirt go? Would that be a school appropriate shirt? Okay. So let's, ooh, I can already see it starting. I can see it starting. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for just a second. I'm gonna rinse my fingers though in this water. So I am super excited. I get to go to Arizona tomorrow. I have a leadership training, and it's gonna be, I fly in Thursday night, and then we have training Friday and Saturday, and then I fly home Sunday. I'm super excited. I didn't get a chance to go last year just because I hadn't hit a leadership position within the company, and I did this past year, and so I owe all of my customers and all of my designers that signed up under me a huge thank you, because it's because of you that I get to go to this, and I get to get some training on how to be a better leader within the company and for my designers. So it's always super exciting to get to be a part of things like that, and I cannot wait for that catalog release. I get a sneak peek at the catalog. I think I might submerge it. I get a sneak peek at the new catalog, and as soon as I get pictures, I'm probably going to do a walkthrough live video whenever. I'm not sure what day they're planning on doing that, but I will do a walkthrough live video of all of the new product coming out in the catalog. I will do that on this page. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a sneak peek in my VIP page first. That way my VIP members get a chance, in that group, get a chance to see those sneak peeks, and then I will come and share some of them on my page. If you are not, I didn't see what you put transfer on the blue thing. So this is a t-shirt, and then I put my transfer on top of the t-shirt, and this is painter's tape. I should have silenced my phone. I can hear ding ding ding. So if you are not in my VIP group, make sure you comment hashtag VIP and I'll get you in that group so that way you get first looks. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it in the water and we'll see what it looks like. So pull that cardboard out. And I'm just going to dunk the whole shirt in the water, transfer and all, because it needs to be cleaned anyway. Oh goodness. Let me move that over. And I'm just going to do tape and all. So you want to stop that chemical process by dipping it in water. Ooh, I'm so excited! Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and start peeling off the tape around the edges, and then I'll peel that transfer off. And then when all of this is over and done, I'm going to throw it in the washing machine by itself with a cup of hydrogen peroxide. And I will wash it with cold water, and that will get any of the remaining bleach. I'm not even going to put soap in there, just cold water. So I got all the tape off. So many possibilities. You can do this on like the pocket of your pants, would be super cute. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. This is amazing. It bled a little bit towards the center. The mountains are calling. Oh, there's a fold in the shirt. That's why. Hey babe, would you mind grabbing me like a dry towel or something? You don't have to get on camera, but I mean, you can if you want to. I just want to wipe my hands. So I'm just going to set this transfer in the other tub. Will you get me one out of the drawer, folks? Grady spilt his milk. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of run my fingers through there, and then I'll hold it up for you guys to see. And I will take a picture as soon as it's all done being washed and coming out. Thank you. As soon as it comes out of the wash, I will show it to you guys, the final steps once it's all dry. Because once it's dry, you'll be able to see the design a lot better. But I am extremely happy with the way that came in. Hey, can you do me another favor? Please? Can you dump this tote in the sink or in the tub? Thanks, babe. You're so sweet. Let me scoot this over, and then, oh man, that is so heavy. And that arm is just really weak. So let's take a look how it turned out. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, as I'm dipping it back in the water. Ooh, I love it. I think I could have left the bleach on there a little bit longer, but we will see what it ends up looking like when it comes out of the wash. What do you guys think? Look at that. I love it. Love, love, love. I'm going to have to do a bunch of these. I wonder if I could find a bunch of plaid shirts on clearance and just do a ton somewhere. Because a lot of people get rid of the plaid after Christmas time. So, if you love it, drop a heart. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I will come back on as soon as it is washed and dried. I'm going to go throw it in the washing machine. Right now, I really appreciate you guys hopping on with me and experimenting with me. I'm super excited for each Wednesday to come where I get to do Will It Work Wednesday to see if we can kind of experiment with any of our Couture products. It won't just be transfers, it might be paste, it might be ink, just kind of playing around with different mediums to see if we come up with lots of new projects. I'm going to give you a quick synopsis on the tips that we went over. You want to make sure, I know flannel material doesn't work as well. Oh, really? Huh, I'm surprised. Yeah, we got the high cotton, and that's probably what it is. I don't know what material they make the major flannel out of. But you want to make sure that you're using a liquid bleach. You do not want to use the Clorox bleach crystals. It needs to be a high cotton. And then you want to use a 1-to-1 bleach and water ratio. And always, whenever you're working with the bleach, no matter which step of the process, make sure you're using cold water. And after you have done your bleach and you've gotten the desired color, what you want to do is submerge it in the water with the transfer or the stencil still on the shirt. And then you want to wash it when you're done in cold water with hydrogen peroxide. I will add these tips into the description of the video, or maybe even in the comments, so that will be available to you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will go live again tomorrow. I don't know if I will have a chance to do a project, but I will 100% go live. It might be at the airport, it might be once I land in Arizona, but I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great evening, and thank you again for hanging out with me and just experimenting. Thanks. Bye.